Hello, Tarot viewers. Welcome to our timeless oracle reading, and our oracle card for today belongs to the Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. And the title of the card is Untapped Inner Power. Okay, I have the power. Okay, Untapped Inner Power. When I look at this, makes me think of the Big Bang. It's like the source suddenly saying, "Let there be light," and boom, there was the Big Bang. Okay, it's like the source of the energy of the Big Bang comes from an unknown source. Okay, but there was a source of energy. I mean, there wouldn't have suddenly been an explosion if there was no energy that has caused that explosion. There was no source that has caused that explosion. It's the same for us also. For us to get light, we tap ourselves to either to tap ourselves to the grid, or we find other sources of power. It can be air power, it can be solar power, it can be the power of a river, and then we tap the power from the river. There are alternative sources of power, but there's always a source that it comes from. So untapped inner power, I think, refers to all of us have access to that inner power. The problem is sometimes we do not tap ourselves into it. Like, for example, a house, even if there is an electricity available in the city, as long as you don't tap the house into that main source, you won't get light. The same time also, even if you have a solar panel, even if you have also an inverter, if you do not tap towards that thing, without these things, without the solar panel and the inverter, and you don't attach it to the light will not turn on. The same time also, if you do not have a solar panel or an inverter, even if the sun is bright the whole day, you will not be able to tap the energy of the sun. So in a certain sense, there is a need for us to make that effort of tapping ourselves into that inner power, that inner source of power. So it means that somehow the way for us to tap ourselves into that inner power is through prayer, contemplation, freeing ourselves from a lot of distractions, and to use our intuition and our receptivity in order to receive the energy or the power or the grace or the light that comes from the source. We need to tap ourselves to the source. We need to get in touch with the source. So it's very important for us, especially when the source is himself waking us up and calling us to interact with him. That's like, as I have said previously in some of my videos, dialogue begins from the source. The source is the one who beckons on us to respond. Now, unless we respond, then we won't be able to receive the gifts that the source would like to give to us. We need to allow ourselves to be guided by the source. So we need to be receptive to the messages from the universe, from the source. We need to open ourselves to it. So there is a sort of like the free will to cooperate with the divine. Unless we open ourselves up and make ourselves receptive to the divine, we won't be able to tap that inner power. So those people who are highly intuitive and who spend a lot of time listening to the source, they grow, they evolve, they undergo transformation. And the secret behind it is remaining in touch with the divine, in touch with the source, in touch with the universe, whatever term you would like to use it. The one that is being inspired. You allow yourself to be receptive, always trying to receive whatever gift that the universe or the source would like to give to us. So it says here, you are getting ready to experience great power from within you. The universe is offering you great power from within. The only way to experience it is to be receptive and to open ourselves to that great power from within. So let us try to read from the handbook to further enhance our reflection for today. And it says here, you may have been disconnected from your inner power and strength. You may be looking outside for the answers and even going through a time when you feel powerless. This is a period when you will reconnect with your inner power and strength. You are beginning to understand that all power lies within you. You will, your will, your intent, and your connection to the source all work together to create a reservoir of power and strength within you that will help you move forward in the most exciting ways. You were never really powerless. You only convinced yourself that you were. All along, you have had great power within you that you were not using. As you reconnect with your inner power, you will grow stronger each and every day. You will begin to make changes that you could not make before. It will be easier for you to make decisions, and you will begin to feel protected as well as feel a great sense of faith and security in the knowing that you can overcome any challenge that comes your way. As you tap into your inner strength and power, sudden and rapid changes will begin to occur in your life. Getting ready to move forward because when this card shows up in your reading, you are no longer a victim of life's circumstances. You are now becoming the hero in your own journey. So, untap inner power, you are getting ready to experience great power from within you. So, let us not waste time. Let us make ourselves receptive to the source, allow ourselves to be guided, and allow ourselves to receive the grace that is constantly being given to us by the source. Well, until next time, may God continue to bless your ways.